Namaste. Happy Independence Day to everyone. Welcome to Beauty, Body and Being with me, Kirti Chakoti. The other challenge in India we started facing was with the hybrid seeds. No matter how desi seeds have medicinal value, people have stopped cultivating those and going to hybrid seeds because that was introduced by big companies globally. And when the vegetables suddenly started growing bigger, more fresher, looking more bright, so people got attracted to hybrid seeds, and the demand was more on that. So that is how all the farmers have actually gone to what the customers wanted. So they started cultivating hybrid seeds. Now, what happens in cultivating these hybrid seeds is uh, the when you cultivate these hybrid seeds, the vegetables or the grains which grow, you cannot use those seed again for cultivation. You again have to buy the seed. And the other challenge is this seed has specific fertilizers which have to be used for a good yield. So you have to again buy those fertilizers when you buy these seeds as a package and then cultivate. Only then you get a good yield. But here the farmer has actually gone more, leaving the culture of agriculture. He has gone more into making money. So what happened? People started buying hybrid seed fertilizers and stopped bothering much about the soil health. And the more we cultivate the hybrid seeds and use fertilizers, today you use 1 kg, tomorrow your soil depletes the nutrients, so you buy more chemicals to get more yield. So that has brought the farmers into a loop, and now you see the farmers are actually suiciding. The farmers are into greater loans and not able to yield money because of this kind of loop we fell into. Organic farming was something which was just part of our lifestyle and the culture of agriculture in India. But how did entire India and globally fertilizers have used? This is through the World War II. Yeah, when World War II was called off, they had so many tons and tons of chemicals which they didn't know how to get rid of. So they smartly introduced it as a fertilizer for cultivation, and that is how the agriculture has gone into chemicals. And those chemicals which were used for bombs, that chemicals were actually introduced in agriculture to kill the weeds. And our farmers, since they were imported and they gave free fertilizers to all the farmers to spray in their land in agriculture. And when the farmers actually sprayed, they saw that the weeds were getting killed. So they understood that yes, this is of some use, and put it in practice in agriculture, and that's how we've completely gone into chemical farming. But now it is a great realization, like Sadhguru has did a very good uh, propaganda of save soil. This has started because we are killing the soil with these fertilizers in agricultural lands. So now we are able to see the effect in many ways. That is, one is the human health and how it is killing the biosystem. So it's very important that if we are doing agriculture, it has to be organic cultivation. Please, fertilizers, these fertilizers should be stopped, because only then you can save the soil. I've always told you how weeds have been a great challenge for organic farmers. But there is one weed which is the most uh, damaging one, and that is called Congress grass. This was actually introduced by American, this is an American weed which was introduced by Britishers when our agriculture was flourishing. So what they did was, in aeroplanes, they have bought these seeds and started sprinkling from the aeroplane across India, where this weed till today we are struggling to get rid of. So this is a weed which actually takes all the nutrients, and the minute it grows, You have to pluck it, and still when the white flowers come in it, it becomes very difficult because this is never ending weed, and it's very difficult to kill it. The natural weeds which grow in India are all having immense medicinal properties, and if we understand them, we can make many products out of those, and a lot are grown naturally with no effort. But Congress grass is the only one which is not at all of any use and creates a big challenge for all the farmers when we do any cultivation. Came the COVID period where we had a sudden stop, and what we did was everything was locked down, and whatever we cultivated had gone waste. So we have told the local residents in the farm, villagers, to utilize the yield so that they could eat in that serious lockdown period, and the others we could store for a longer period. And we started experimenting at home as to how we can survive keeping this raw material organically, cultivating it, but making something added value to it. So me and my husband Rajesh, we worked on making more variety of soaps, uh, adding more ingredients in the hair oil, making shampoos, herbal shampoo, and that's how our focus was in the lockdown period, just working happily home and being more creative. Eat local. That's the best way to have a healthy life. Why? Because your DNA registers the soil and the local food for ages, for generations. So, if you have the local food, that is the best way to keep a good health. Thank you for your time, and I thank all the subscribers. We have touched 350 subscribers. Thank you so much, and Jai Hind.